Hey, welcome back to Talk Dealership Service. My name is Dale, and I've got a good video for you today. Today we're going to be looking about whether you need a service BDC. Are you knee deep in water? If you are, this video is for you. You know, if you're a good swimmer, then maybe you don't need goggles or a BDC, but I'm betting that you do. So let's assume for a minute you need what I got to offer. So stay tuned. This next video is for you. All right, welcome back. You've seen my fun goggles. So now let's get serious. The impact of a service BDC. If you're listening to this, there's a real good chance that you probably don't have one, but you've heard of it. I want you to think about something. 25% of all inbound service calls never get answered. They go to voicemail, calls never get returned, or a customer simply hangs up. And if by chance that they do get the phone call answered, what quality of call do you feel like is happening? I have a feeling it's not as professional as you'd like for it to be. But a lot of times people go, hey, yeah, my shop is as busy as I can handle it. I don't need any more. So this really isn't my biggest concern. Well, I got news for you. In the real near future, it's going to be your biggest concern. Let's look at the benefits of a service BDC. We get to verify appointments. And that's something else that I don't think I can emphasize how important that it really is. We get control. When a car is sold at our dealership, we get the opportunity to schedule that first appointment within the next 15 to 30 days. And that sets the cycle in motion. Also, when a customer comes in, and let's say for whatever reason they come in, they had an oil change, but we notice that there's a recall on their vehicle. And we have to order the recall part. Probably under current scenarios, that customer usually probably doesn't get called back. If they do, then we're scheduling an appointment for a month, 6 weeks out. Or even worse, if the customer calls you, you're going to tell them that, well, I don't have time to check and see if parts are here, and we got a 3-week backlog anyway. Which begs the point of this gives us the opportunity to have shop loading in real time. Another point that I don't think I can emphasize strongly enough, if you stack your shop from 7:30 to 10, you just got the drive lined up trying to get as many appointments crammed in as possible. Let's just say that it happens that way. That's not a good scenario, but let's say it happens that way. Then all of a sudden you sell 3 to 4 big jobs, so you're oversold for the day. Well, with a service BDC, they can see your shop capacity in real time. And all somebody's got to say is, hey, reschedule my afternoon appointments if you don't mind. Bam, the wheels go into motion, our appointments are getting rescheduled, and your customer experience didn't decline. One of my favorites is the quality time between advisor and customer. I was raised as an advisor when it comes to the dealership. I understand the importance of having one-on-one time with every customer that comes through. But there's distractions. I mean, think about it. Customer pulls in your service drive, they're standing at your desk, you're starting to get pertinent information, the phone rings. Advisor can't win in that scenario, can they? If they answer the phone, it's an insult to the customer you're standing there waiting on, or even worse, it's disrespectful of their time because they're really waiting to get back to work. They got to go. And the last thing they want you to do is answer that phone that's ringing. But let's just say you don't answer it. That very same customer's going, wow, now I understand why they never answer phone calls. Gosh, I'm not sure I want to do business here. Because they saw it firsthand that you didn't answer the calls. With a service BDC, that scenario is gone. The advisor gets the one-on-one time with that customer they need. They have the ability to build the trust and respect from the beginning and also present properly and set the stage for a quality multi-point inspection. If nothing else comes out of the BDC except that, then I think it's well worth the time to at least explore what a BDC could do for you. What's the benefits or another benefit of Service BDC? better CSI, customer retention, missed opportunity. Better CSI is a given. I think everybody's in quest of whatever their legacy brand President's Award is. We all have a desire to be the best. But when we're taking away that one-on-one contact with the customer, it's probably going to be hard to attain. And when I put customer retention in there, everybody wants a good experience. And when we have a good experience, we're not necessarily looking for a better experience. We're going to go where we've been before because we're comfortable where we're at. Missed opportunity. Let's just use a real life scenario. Customer comes in, they got a coolant leak. You've determined that they need a water pump, and through your multi-point inspection, they need front and rear brakes. Well, more than likely, they're going to buy the needed service or what they came in for, which is the water pump. But let's say they don't buy the brakes. Now, you may automatically think, well, they didn't buy the brakes because they didn't have the money at this time. That could be the case. But did you know that better than 75% of customers decline needed repairs because of convenience? They don't think that you can get the job done in a time that's satisfactory to their needs or their lifestyle. Now, they're going to get the brakes done, but it's probably not going to be with you. And when it's with someone else, if they have a better experience there, the chances of you getting that customer back will be slim. More benefits, you get to manage the customer experience. You've got your shop loaded properly. You've given the advisors all the time they need, one-on-one experience with their customer. You freed them up. When they get the diagnosis, they get the multi-point inspection, they now have time to make a proper phone call to present exactly what the customer needs. I think that's so critical. In the past, undertrained advisors or advisors that don't have control of their time, they don't want to make that phone call. In their eyes, it's bad news. I'll just wait for them to call me. Well, let me share this with you. Customers expect that you're going to be calling them with bad news, but the quicker you can make that phone call, the more convenient that you can make this for them because they know they got to get their car repaired, but they need it back in a timely fashion. The quicker the advisor has the opportunity to make the call, the better the opportunity is that you get to close the sale on the customer's needed repair. All right, let's share your thoughts. Is a BDC right for your dealership? Might not be. If your service absorption is 100%, you probably don't need this BDC. If your CSI is best in class, you might not need it either. I dare say, and I've talked to many, many dealerships over the last 26 years, all over the United States, I can't think of more than 3 or 4 that I've ever seen that had 100% service absorption. So I got a feeling that a service BDC is right for you. All you got to have to do is the courage to want it, the desire to grow your dealership in a place and take it somewhere that has never been before. Change is what's going to be the dealership of the future. Now, here's what I want to ask you. If you've watched this far, hopefully you subscribed. Now, I want your thoughts. Leave me some comments. Share them with your colleagues in the business. I'm also going to link our Facebook page to this. I want to hear from you. So until next week, my name is Dale, and let's talk more about this BDC.